darlings, hope you're all doing well. Blush Lily here with another pick a card reading. This one is going to be all about the messages from your person. If you guys are in a situation where it's complicated, where you don't know where you're standing with this particular person, okay, this reading will hopefully give you some clarity as we're going to be channeling the message from your person, channeling the messages from your person. Of course, as usual, this is a general reading, guys, so keep that in mind. Only take what's going to resonate with you and leave the rest out on the table. We're going to have 3 options for today's reading. This is option number 1 with So the Light, option number 2 with Blue Lace Agate, and option number 3 with Tourmaline. See which crystal, which option you're mostly drawn to. Don't overthink it. If you do need a bit more time to make your decision, pause the video because we're going to go ahead and get started with option number 1. Option number 1, hi and welcome to your reading. I'm going to be putting your little crystal in the middle of the universe because we're going to be channeling the energies of your person. Think about them right now. Connect with them. Let's see what the cards are going to say. We got Spy, we got the Spark, Confusion, Mystery, and Fear. So it looks like this particular person that we are talking about over here does want you to know a lot of things, does want to explain things to you, doesn't want to keep you in the dark, at least on the level of your unconscious mind, because it looks like in 3D this is one of the most complicated situationships that you might have found yourself in, like, for a very long time. So their message over here is that they're definitely keeping an eye out on you. They're definitely interested, and that the spark that you felt, they felt it too. It's mutual and it's still there. Okay, they want you to know that, and I think that you already know, even though there might not be any communication at this particular moment, or it might be that they're not giving you a clear answer, it might be that they're hiding behind a mask, it might be that they're pretending. There's a lot of, like, they're literally showing me like a wall, but they want you to know that they're still there energetically, that they're still looking at your pictures, they're still reading the messages all over again, that they feel this spark. And now they want you to know why. It is because there's a lot of confusion going on in their head. So a lot of you might be wondering, okay, but why is he or she not communicating with me? Why is it that I don't feel it? Why is it that they're afraid? This is actually a very secretive person. This could also be one of those people, you know, who use maybe apps to go incognito, or there's a lot of mystery. This could be somebody who is very good with IT, who is very good with apps, very good with technology. So it's almost like you don't see them. And there's a lot of confusion going on over here. They're actually confused about something. I'm going to take tarot in just a second, and we're going to find out why they're confused, because it has a lot to do with fear. A lot of them don't want to show you this fear. Being fearful, being drawn back. A lot of fear of trying, like when you're trying to open up to somebody, wondering maybe if the spark is there. Both of you feel it. So let's start clarifying those things. Why the confusion? Unable to move away, unable to progress. Is there an obstacle? Why? Show me more. could be a third-party situation for some of you, or it could be that they're very closely linked to an ex-partner, to an ex-wife, an ex-husband. Show me more. There's still hope. There's still hope, but there are lots of cords that are going in the past. This is not only the influence of one person. This is not only being connected to one person. It could be like a family is involved over here. It could be when people have been together for a very long time. There are children involved, there are parents involved, there are relatives being involved. It looks like there are a lot of people involved over here with this judgment energy. And somebody keeps trying to maybe tell them that it's going to work, we need to work on this, especially if they have children. What is it that they don't want you to see? What is it that they want? The disappointment. The state that they're currently in. The state of disappointment, the state of loss. And the state of loss of what? They don't want you to see their weaknesses. They don't want you to see them sometimes acting like a child. They only want you to see the best sides of them at this particular moment anyways. And it's almost like maybe they're telling you, okay, well, you need to wait for things to get better. You need to give me some time. You need to give me some time to get back on my feet. You need to give me some time to... But again, I feel like for some of you, it's literally, there's no communication. Let's see why the fear is there. For a lot of you, it's about money. And it's about making that decision, making that choice. So it could be some of them, they feel like they can't support you, they can't give you the investment that they can. For others, it could be literally being afraid of being cut off or having money taken away from them in one way or another. It could be alimony, it could be child support. There's fear of dropping the ball. If we're not talking about alimony or child support, there's this fear of dropping the ball of maybe they think that when you see the real them, you might not like the real them. And what's the real them? They need a lot of downtime alone. They need to be understood. They could be quite demanding when it comes to their persona. They're very wise and so why don't they want you to see the real them? They don't want you to see the shadow aspects. It could even be that they see you as the hermit. They see you as somebody who's able to see their shadow attributes, to call them out on their BS. They might be telling you things like, I'm bad for you, I'm bad influence, I'm going to hurt you, and I don't want to hurt you. They could be saying things like, I'm working through things at this particular moment, or again, Sometimes the devil talks very much about being tied to something or to somebody. For very few of you, this also could be talking about addictions. And it's like they don't want to see that. They don't want you to see that part of them. Because, again, they might be afraid of rejection. So let's take a look at the likely outcome here. Need I say more? 10 of Cups, guys. It's actually going to work out. I mean, that was just like bam. The energy is so intense that it does look like for most of you guys, you're going to end up marrying this person. You're going to end up being together with this person. You're going to end up having a child with this person. For a lot of you, again, this is a general reading, yeah, but for a lot of you, look at this, 10 of Cups, no way around it. All right, option number 1, that's what I have for you. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope it resonated. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification button so you don't miss out any of my other upcoming videos. For personal readings, do send me an email. The email is in the description box below. It says the link to my Patreon page with more exclusive content, additional discounts, and much, much more. Make sure to check it out. All right, my darlings, take good care of your amazing selves now. Bye. Option number 2, hi and welcome to your reading. If you were drawn to this blue lace agate, let's find out what messages your person has for you in this complicated situationship. Think of your person right now. Let's channel their messages. Patience being in reverse, influence, security being in reverse, passion being in reverse, and we have caution. Some of you could be dealing with somebody who's quite a way away. Maybe somebody you can't physically be with, and you're longing for it. You're longing for that touch. Somebody who could either be indecisive, somebody who might be changing their mind. They could be one way one day, and then they change as the direction of the wind. There's a lot of waiting, a lot of patience, or rather impatience in this particular case. This person has somebody influencing them. Okay, so the message over here from your person, what your person wants to tell you is that they know that you're tired of waiting. They know that you're impatient. And if it was really up to them, and this is what they're saying, if it was up to them at this particular moment, then they would be next to you, holding you in their arms. They hate this separation, or they hate having to be away from you, or they hate this whole situation. It's really pissing them off. However, and this is something they're reluctant to tell you, but I'm going to deliver this message for you anyways. And I'm going to be clarifying it with tarot in just a second. There's a strong influence coming from somebody who's next to them. A very strong influence. Something is affecting your relationship. Something is affecting this situationship. For some of them, they're showing me friends, but I'm going to channel it in a second with tarot. They say that they understand that you want to have this security. And the interesting thing is, like, they're screaming, they're saying, I love you. I love you and I want to be with you. And it's almost like they're saying, I'm sorry that I can't give you this feeling of security, and I'm sorry that I can't hold you in my arms right now. And from time to time, it could be that they're saying, listen, maybe you should just leave me. I don't want to ruin your life. I don't want to ruin your soul. I don't want to ruin your spirit. I don't want to ruin your faith and love. But for you, it's like you only want this person. You only see this person. You can only imagine this person holding you and hugging you and making love to you. Like, this is the only person that you want at this particular time anyway. And it's almost like you can't be together for one reason or another. And they keep saying, I'm trouble. I'm like, you know. But then they keep coming back to, I love you. Let's talk about this influence. Some of you guys could be 33. Some of you guys could be 18, they're showing me. 23, 24, 27, 22, 41. Life path number 6 and 7. Are you guys into numerology? Option number 2. Now, you guys have somebody quite romantic over here, because they keep telling me, like, tell them that I see them in my dreams. Tell them that I imagine how it's going to be when we're going to be together. Tell them. And I'm saying, okay, I will tell them. This is exactly what this pick a card reading is about. Messages from your person. But let's see who is it that's influencing you or your person, or Again, this is very much about stability and security. It could be that both of you are influenced by people. Both of you are being told that you need to be more grounded, that you need to be more real, that you need to settle down already. It could be family that might be influencing you. For some of you, being together with this person might involve losing some sort of stability, losing some sort of security. Maybe it will involve going somewhere completely new. So it's almost like, and even if it's not people influencing you, it's your inner voice, like that inner dialogue that you have with yourself. Like, are you ready to risk it all? Are you ready to give it all up? Are you ready to make this move? Are you ready to take the leap of faith for this person? Is this person worth it? I'm going to clarify caution in a second as well, guys. But it's almost like something has got to give here. Show me more about influence. Yeah. It has a lot to do with distance. Option number 2. It could be that you're literally dealing with a long distance thing. Unable to move, unable to take that leap of faith. And it doesn't necessarily have to be, you know, if you guys aren't long distance, it doesn't always have to be about distance, but it's very much about energetically willing to be taking that leap of faith, energetically willing to be opening up. But for a lot of you, it's passion. For a lot of you, it's without passion or physical touch for a very long time. Let's get a clarification on the caution. Show me why caution is being indicated over here. Some of you are afraid of codependent relationships. Being in a codependent relationships, right? falling too hard. Some of you, it could even be that you guys aren't really, I don't know, it could be something to do with morals. It could be something to do with principles. It could be some sort of aspect of yourself that you aren't willing to accept. But this does talk very much about fear. It could be, again, that you're being influenced to say, like, this person is no good. This person is the devil incarnated. But you're like, well, you don't know him like I know him, or you don't know her like I know her. And it's interesting, for a lot of you, you don't see the devil, you see something else. Show me more about caution. Some of you are literally afraid of falling in love. Falling in love with a person who could make you feel a certain way. Vulnerability, intimacy, all that just could scare you. Could also scare them. For some of you, it's coming through as, I'm not ready to settle down. Let's take a look at the outcome of this connection, of this situationship. Financial gain in one way or another. So it could be this relationship, the situationship could activate certain aspects of you that are going to help you achieve financial stability over here, independence. Sometimes we tend to overwork ourselves, maybe, when we're waiting for something to happen. And it could lead to you being in this particular energy afterwards. And the outcome, Option number 2, in all honesty, I'm seeing that this could be either a false twin or a karmic relationship. The outcome over here is a karmic lesson. Is a karmic lesson. That's all I'm going to say to option number 2. The cards speak for themselves over here. All right, option number 2. This is where I'm going to love you and leave you. I hope this reading resonated and you enjoyed it and I gave you some clarity. If you guys are up for a personal reading, do send me an email. The email's in the description box below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And take good care of your amazing selves now. Bye. Option number 3, and welcome to your reading. To It's Complicated reading, if you were drawn to the tourmaline. Let's take a look at the messages from your person. Think of them. Hold their image in your third eye chakra, and let's take a look at the messages. We have codependency being in reversed. We have a soul connection. We have freedom, memories being in reversed, and we have communication. So what your person, gosh, there's a lot of going backwards and forwards. There's like, both of you have gone through so many toxic relationships, like starting from when you were little. And I think both of you are quite aware, like this energy of, like, they're showing me awakened coming through. Very much awakened. But both of you have this this need to be free. There's this need to be free. And the message from your person is like, I'm so grateful to have you in my life because you understand my need to be free. And being free doesn't mean like not being committed, but being free by allowing them to be themselves. So they're very grateful to you and they're so happy that they have found you with the soul connection. They have no doubt that you are their person. Because it's something about you being able to set them free, you being able to take them to a completely different place. This is how they're putting it. And they're saying that we are going to have a different dynamic. I want to have a different dynamic of relationship with you. But there are still those cobwebs of the past that are lingering on. I'm saying there's so much I have to tell you. There's so much I want to share with you. So many beautiful words that I'm yet to tell you, to write to you. It's something about breaking free. It's something about working together. They're very romantic. They're saying, I saw your face before I met you. And there's like, I can't tell you how or where. I just knew you were the one. You were the one I wanted to hold next to me. It could be that you guys are somebody who relates to star seeds, to twin flames, to soulmates. If you're not talking at the moment or you can't find common ground at the moment, they're saying that we're going to talk. I will reach out. Let's take a look at the memories in reverse. Let's see what could be holding them back a little bit, or maybe, because I want to see why is it complicated? Because based on these cards, it's looking good. So why is it complicated? The Tower, okay. So you guys are dealing with, again, awakening, right? With a complete shift. With the person who's completely shifted, and maybe sometimes this is the type of person who thinks that they want to be alone. With that freedom. It could be that they have been through a relationship that they thought was like a relationship that was meant to be. It's almost like they're speaking to you right now from the future. I don't know what it is. The other two piles they were speaking about in the present. Here I'm getting it's more from the future. Because it could be that they broke up with somebody, or it could be that they separated with somebody who they thought was their ride or die for life. And now it looks like they went into this hermit mode. And could it be that they're asking you for more time? Could it be that they're just saying, I need more time to realize who I truly am? Because sometimes with this combination, it's like, I don't want a relationship right now. I don't want anybody right now. The timing is wrong. Like, I just want to be alone and I want to reflect and all sorts of things. So could it be that they're like, I need space, I need time? ready to understand who I am, what I want. Show me more. Yeah, it's almost like I want to focus more on myself. I want to focus on my work. And I'm not ready, because it looks like you guys could be quite popular. And it's almost like they're like, maybe I'm not ready to compete with other people. Like I just want to focus on things. Okay, let's get a look at the memories over here. It's interesting. They are going to be getting their closure. They want you to know, like the message from your person is, I'm going to be getting my closure. I'm going to be getting my victory. I'm going to be closing that book. Not even finishing the chapter, but it's like closing the book. Okay, what will be the outcome of this connection? You could end up living together. It will take some time. So I'm going backwards and forwards, but, you know, there's going to be a point where you think this is it. You're going to break up. This is it. You might even separate. But then it's almost like when you finally make that decision, when you finally put that full stop, something happens and like both of you realize like, what the hell we're doing? We can't be without one another. You might even try dating other people. But at the end, they're showing me with the Four of Wands over here, living together. It could sometimes indicate a marriage. But again, patience, patience, patience. Yeah, and they're showing me a married woman. In the Sun, having a child together. So it's interesting, guys. Just when you're going to think that it's all lost and it's all over, it's just going to begin. Truly begin. All right, option number 3. That's what I have for you. Hope you enjoyed this reading and it resonated. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let me know in the comments if it resonated as well. If you guys are up for a personal reading, you can always email me. My email is in the description box. So is the link to my Patreon page with more exclusive content, additional discounts, and much, much more. Make sure to check it out. All right, my darlings, take good care of your amazing selves now. Bye.